This is a Emergency Broadcast. Code Red, here we are. Pick up your iPads, your cell phones, and have me and listen to Uncle the Podcast. Watch out. If you're sitting down for this, or if you're standing up, you better get ready for this, because it's gonna hit the eardrums. Uncle the Podcast.
You are listening to Uncle the Broadcast. My name is Aaron. I'm the nephew-in-law. Here with me is the star of the show, Uncle.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Get everybody ready. We've got a treat tonight. A special beer that I was on vacation with. 66. And we're going to test it.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah.
I'm using, just a moment, little man. I mean, big man. I'm trying to call his son Big Little Man. We're using these small glasses.
We're using shot glasses.
Shot glasses on this testing.
Okay, so what you're saying is on tonight's show, we're going to drink a beer out of a shot glass. We're going to test it as we like to test beers on the show. So we got that lined up.
Drop glasses have returned. Aaron, everything's all straight here, so hopefully everybody can hear us nice and loud on the stream, all right? But drop glasses returned. I'm looking forward to this. And, Uncle, don't forget about the Super Bowl bets. People have been driving me crazy with messages, okay?
I'm going to say that next, a little while later.
Okay.
I want to talk about, does everybody have a drink before we start on the side?
Well,
everybody must have a drink. This is my system.
Well, let's remind people that they can't call in.
Call in that number. Call this number.
If you want to call in, 319-527-5016, that is the number.
And I'm waiting for you, Cooley. I know he'd be in there.
We're hoping that you do call tonight. You can call in and tell us what you're drinking. We have a couple people in the chat, which is encouraging. We have Mr. Flash. We have Creative Accidents over at Twitch, both of them. Thank you guys for joining us via the chat. We see you. Hello. Uncle is back, Creative Accident says. Mr. Flash is asking how we are. Why don't we start the show? We're going to call.
First phone call. Let's have it on air. Who is this? On air.
Jimmy just hung up. He was there and then he hung up. What's going on here?
What's wrong with him now?
I don't know.
I knew it was going to be Jimmy.
Okay, so anyway, you may call in. If you do call in, we'll bring you on.
Oh, wait. We might have Jimmy back. Hold on. Let's see if we got Jimmy. Are you back, Jimmy? Uh-oh. Jimmy, can you hear me?
Do we have a problem on the lines here?
Sounds like we might have trouble, but that's okay. Keep calling everybody. We will get you. We promise.
We'll get you in. But Jimmy, you should be there. Jimmy, can you hear me? Huh. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but I will try.
It's line systems. Let's check the line systems.
Yeah, I'll try and fix that. Okay.
Systems.
Oh wait, Jimmy.
Hello.
There he is. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Hello? Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm having all kinds of telephone problems.
All right. Well, we hear you loud and clear, Jimmy. Just telling you.
Wait. Chuck, what's going on is you can hear Jimmy, but we can't. That's what's happening.
Wait, you can't hear Jimmy?
We can't hear him.
Go ahead, Jimmy. Say something.
So, Uncle Aaron, you can't hear me?
It's not coming through here.
If he's talking, we can't hear it.
So you're not hearing Jimmy now?
Yeah, correct.
Oh, wow. Okay, I am hearing Jimmy. The funny thing is, I bet you the audience can hear Jimmy, and you guys can't hear Jimmy.
Correct. Correct.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Get this organized.
Do you want me to take a break? You want me to take a break and hook back into the phone systems so we can do it that way?
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Yeah, do that.
Let's take a brief intermission.
Intermission break for a minute.
That's what we'll do. All right. So, guys, hang on. The Uncle Show will return just after this, okay?
Don't even worry about it. It's good.
Okay, so we're returning back to the Uncle Show live, and I've gone back to the old way of doing the phones. So it should be all good, all set. They should be able to hear everything. You guys call in. We got you covered, okay? So 319-527-5016. Jimmy, call back in, and this time I'm sure Uncle and Aaron will be able to hear you, okay? So let's just roll forward with this, and we'll continue with the experiment on the phone lines another night. Okay? Because I got to fix that before. They're going to get rid of Skype, Uncle. That's what the problem is.
Skype?
Yeah,
Is
Skype
gone?
is going to be gone in May. So
what happened?
They've just decided no more Skype. They're just not going to have it anymore. So
we're going to have the talk thing. I got it on my phone. What's that talk thing?
Aaron and I have to decide another way to talk on here together. That's what the problem is going to be. Is how is Aaron and me going to be able to talk to each other, and how are we going to be able to hook the show up anymore?
Oh, I see.
See, because I can do my own show, my own calls, and all that. I can do it, but I can't do it with you guys being able to hear it. See, so yeah, but I'm doing it the old way, because while we have Skype, I can do it the old way, and so I went back to the regular way we've always done it, and it should work fine now. So Jimmy, call back in. You should be good to go, and hopefully you are. I've got the web controls ready, so it's all the old way again. Anyway, go ahead back to it, guys.
And on somebody was saying in the chat that Twitter X was down and that they couldn't hear Uncle. I see it was a knob problem with the not hearing Uncle. But is X completely not? So
yeah, I think everybody went down temporarily for some reason. Some kind of weird things are happening on the internet right now where a lot of stuff is getting whacked. Where people, I bet you other broadcasters right now are having trouble. Yeah, because
you're all having a problem, man. It's everybody that's doing this.
Because Twitter X, I saw those Twitter X reports, but I didn't think it had anything to do with you guys. And I thought it was just them having problems over there. And then my broadcaster had a problem I don't even know how to explain, Aaron. So like a bunch of weird broadcast stuff is going on tonight. It just in different places, and I don't know why.
The internet ain't what it used to be, is it? Well, they're telling me in the chat now it's fine. So whatever it was, it's good now, and that's all that matters to me.
Right.
I kind of
apparently the Ocelli stream.
I don't mind this bumpy ride.
Yeah, really apparently the Ocelli stream bounced off, but it is back to running again. So hopefully, I haven't even looked in the chat in a few minutes here because I was busy fixing this other stuff. But it looks like everybody took a bump. Twitter, Ocelli.com, everybody. I don't know what's going on.
Nice.
Big and small alike, nobody was spared. Okay, so that's nice. It's true.
Well, at least everybody got it, not just one. So look at it that way.
Real egalitarian internet strike, whatever it happens to be. So I'm into it. Sounds good.
And I was
Uncle,
correct.
We haven't even
they could
talked
hear
about the fact that you are back from your vacation. You were gone for several weeks. It was 3 weeks. We weren't doing the show.
2 weeks.
We only missed 2?
2 weeks.
Okay, well,
it was 2 weeks.
Okay.
It was to the 9th.
Okay, so 2 weeks.
We had interesting trip. Boy, I liked opening those locks opening up, but I couldn't see them opening them. The problem was everybody was looking on the wrong side of the boat.
So you
were supposed to be on the side when you're supposed to see them open.
So you
people were on the front, like. Wait a minute.
You were on a cruise going through the Panama Canal. That's what
Panama Canal, correct. That was a favorite part. I like that.
Going through the canal
that was my favorite whole thing. Just going through that.
Okay, so it was fun.
Yeah.
That's good. But did you take the opportunity to intimidate the local people in Panama on the shore? Did you yell at them, let them know who was boss, tell them that we would soon be the owners of this canal? Were you sure to do that while you were there?
No.
You didn't yell at them? You didn't exert your authority over them?
I'm not going to listen to that idiot on this stupid idiot that we have in the White House right now.
Wait a minute.
He's an idiot.
Did you see Army guys?
He's an idiot.
Uncle, did you see Army guys?
I don't want to listen to that idiot on that thing, man.
All right, now forget about the idiot. Did you see Army guys there, Uncle? Because I heard there was a bunch of Army guys there from different countries that were all...
Oh, yeah. There was Army guys.
Yeah?
Oh, okay. Man, were there loads of them.
All right. In Panama?
In Panama, they were...
Okay,
They were all over the place. And your standpoint there, Chuck, Yes, they were all over the place. Man, I was looking at him, and the guy was still standing there with a soldier with a gun in his hand.
Uh-huh.
It's like MASH. No, it's like
MASH. Only disturbing and real.
It was like SWAT. SWAT was working. It was like a SWAT team. Everybody going together. This is crazy. It was crazy.
Wow, SWAT and MASH, but no funny doctors, huh?
No. Wait.
Okay.
Interesting. Well, I'm glad that going through the locks was cool. That would be really interesting.
Well, that would be, and things like that. But I also had on my boat ride. Also had a test of beers.
Oh, you tested them on the ship?
On the ship.
Oh.
On the bar. The guy that was working the bar did everything. And I even said to him, I can judge this 1 to 10.
You told the bartender that?
I said it to them.
Yeah,
I done it said to them.
I'm sure
and
you did.
they okay.
Okay. So they allowed you. So did they like the idea of you rating it 1 to 10 when you gave that idea out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people like that idea. Why ain't just saying it's something like this? But these beers, I have to say, were very good.
Okay.
I never had a 66 before.
Okay, that was the beers that you're having in the bar on the ship. Is that right?
Yeah, that was a testing
66?
Yeah. This was the one beer that they had. But there was others.
Okay.
But this was the one this one and the other one. But might have one tonight and one next week. Just to see the difference of which one for testing.
Uncle, there's a couple of questions in the chat from Creative Accidents. First of all, he wants to know, was there all-you-can-eat shrimp on the boat? Did you have that, all-you-can-eat shrimp on this ship?
Every day it was time to eat.
So there was. Pretty much.
Pretty much, but in the restaurants, you had to order them. In the nice restaurants.
Okay, wasn't necessarily all you can eat. You just ordered a shrimp.
Yeah. It wasn't like Big Sanders. It wasn't like that.
It wasn't like
not like Big Sanders. Oh, you can eat. No, it was not like that.
Yeah, we
that's what you meant.
We definitely are understanding that question of, was it like Gerald Sanders?
No,
so it wasn't exactly
like that. Because there was restaurants, there was dress clothes restaurants, all kinds of restaurants, and going for breakfast stuff. You couldn't believe. I can't even remember how much food was really on this boat.
A lot, huh?
Loads of.
Okay. Well,
not wasted. They throw it out in the water. The fish eat them. The waste.
Okay.
So that I agree with. They have something out there eating them.
So food's not completely going to waste. The leftover food that they have, they dump into the ocean, and all of the creatures of the sea swim up and eat it.
Mm. And that was surprising to me.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, why not do it that way?
So I was in a test with the captain and the front 4 guys that are not Americans, people. They're not American people. They're another state people.
You're talking
One thing I forgot to bring, though, with me was my cards. Because I have another guy that was working my room that will listen to my broadcast.
Okay, that's good.
I got one.
Yeah, you got to be
out of the batch.
You got to be looking for new customers.
I got
all the
one.
time. You got to.
But he's
okay.
So I'll have this one on.
Yeah. I can't believe we forgot the cards. I don't know why I didn't remember to remind you about that.
Yeah, should have brought me them. I would have got one. One guy sure would want to have it.
Yeah.
I had one guy there that was working my room. One of those guys.
Well, how about this? We have this beer and we want to test it. Do we want to get started on this? We should probably start this, right?
Everybody got a drink on them.
Yeah. So we're asking everybody out there in the audience, do you have a drink? If the answer is yes, get it now and enjoy your drink with us. If you're in the chat, you can let us know what your drink is, what it is, first of all, and then later what you think on a scale of 1 to 10 where your drink comes in. We want to know.
I want to hear his test.
We want you to know We want to know what your drink is like on this show. It's very important to Uncle the Podcast. We have ours. What do we have here, Uncle? Do you want to show
66 P-A-L-E Lem.
Okay, here. I'll check it out. Let me
Put
see.
it on there. Put it on there.
Okay,
Put it on the
so
screen. Put it on the
we
screen.
have a 66 by Norwegian Premium European Pale Lager.
Green lager.
It's
Right.
5% alcohol by volume. It's 11.2 ounce can. Responsibly sourced and canned. Norwegian Cruise Line, NCL. Okay, so this was the signature beer of the cruise.
Right.
They
This was
brew
the
it.
one that you got in that you can get it anywhere.
Do they brew
They
this
say.
on the ship, or they brew it and they bring it on? They have some brewery, then they bring it on the ship, I assume. Might say
Well,
somewhere
they
like
did
that.
have stuff, yeah. I suppose. I'm not sure about that.
Poland.
Poland.
So this is Polish beer pasteurized.
Poland.
I think it was brewed in Poland.
Brewed in Poland, and they send it into the ships.
Wow.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Responsibly sourced. Yeah.
That's what it was. They
Bratislava,
Made it there.
Poland. Look at that. Okay, well, this should be interesting. It's just a lager beer, 66.
Mhm.
We're going to try it.
Mm.
So this is very exciting.
I'm curious to know what you're going to rate it for.
We'll see where it comes in at on the old scale. This Creative Accents asking, did Uncle declare this beer when clearing customs? Did you do that?
Clean custom.
Yeah, it
I was in a stink case.
this might have made its way in another way. We don't know. There we go. Okay, so we're opening the beer. I'll pour this in there. Which shot glass do you want, Uncle? You want?
I'll take it this one. You can have that.
Here's one of the drop glasses. This one's from Puerto Vallarta or Los Cabos.
Still covers.
Okay, so I'm trying to pour it on myself.
Right. Now, watch your stuff.
The head. Oh, God.
Don't do it so hard. Don't do it so hard. Here,
Shot
let me hold
glasses
it.
and beer are not easy. Okay.
Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down.
Okay.
That's how you do it.
What
you
is
do.
in this one? Okay, you're drinking out of this one, okay?
Right.
I don't know what's in there, but it looks like it's got floaties. So I'm going to ask that you drink out of that.
There's a question about beers before we start.
Yeah.
You see the bubbles?
Look at the bubbles, everybody.
That means it's a fresh beer.
That's what that means? The bubbles are fresh beers?
And it'll go up.
Okay. This is the science.
This is the how I got it tested. This is how they test it.
Okay.
This beer.
I'm excited about this. So
All right.
we're going to pretend that we're at the cruise line bar. We're sitting there. We've already let the bartender know, hey, look, I'm going to drink this. I'm going to rate this from 1 to 10.
Mm.
So I'm
They
excited.
know me. They'll know me the next time, when we go to the next cruise.
I'm sure
they'll know me.
I'm sure
'cause
they'll remember.
You'll
Yes.
remember me. I mean, I'll show you the bar too.
Okay.
You get to go with us, I'll show you the bar who did it.
Okay.
And you better get to go.
I feel like I'm there right now.
Yeah.
That's what's exciting.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go now.
Okay. A shot of beer. 66 premium European pale lager. Okay.
Pale Lager 66, huh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, Uncle. All right. So
Nice.
it's a can of beer.
I have another one next week, so get prepared.
Oh, okay.
You know-
Cool.
You know
Part
what would
two.
have been good, Uncle, is if you, when you're sitting at the bar, would have done like a live stream from the bar. You should have fired up on your Instagram, or we have a new social media account, which I don't, somewhat ashamed of, but we're
I
doing
would have
it.
done it that way, but I had a bunch of people around me that didn't know anything about my podcast, first of all.
Yeah,
So how do I would go to the bar and then do that?
yeah, I know.
Do-
I know.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's fine. We're basically redoing the whole thing right now, so it's exciting. We're telling the story of an exciting ship ride.
This is the locks,
Yeah,
picture of the locks.
Oh, so the drop glass you're using is the Panama Canal.
This is Panama Canal's locks.
It's illustrating the locks. Okay, let me hold this up to the camera so we can.
This is
look
one
at
of the
it.
places I liked.
See, okay, so let's look at this new drop glass, everybody. This is, oh, there it goes, Panama. Okay, look at that. Very exciting. And we've got an illustration of the locks, I guess.
1940.
14. So
no, 14.
right.
14, yeah.
That was the year.
1914, yeah. 1914.
That was the year they built the canal, is that
They
correct?
built the canal.
Man, it's crazy to think about this back then. Yeah. What a project.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're enjoying this. If anybody wants to call in, once again, please do. We'll see.
Call in and think what we're going to say here. Let's get those people on the phone there, Chuck. Let's roll them.
319-527-5016. We don't have the Skype up, right, Chuck? Not tonight?
What happened to Skype?
No, I've got everything up like we always do. So it's back to the normal configuration, and everybody can call in, or you can join us via Skype. Just send me a message, and I'll call you in.
Okay, cool. Charles.Ocelli on Skype.
Yes.
Like Chuck is saying, just send him a message. You don't call.
At least until May, you can still send me a message to get on Skype. Yes.
Yeah, and you and I, Chuck, are working out a new system for the calls and for the network and how we're going to do the whole thing. So that's another
project
you just told me about, so I didn't.
Yeah, well, because I thought it was okay, Uncle. It seemed to work during my show, and then, because I took calls and everything, and it was fine, and, everything's fine until it isn't. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You guys, you got yourself a drink there, Chuck?
Oh, yeah.
Don't lose on. They're trying to have a drink.
Oh, yeah, look, I got some. If I want to take a drink right now, what do I got here? I got some Evan Williams, okay? So I got a little whiskey here. And I can always take a shot of that. That's fine.
Well, okay, cool. Yeah, well, please do join us if you're feeling up to it, Chuck. And once again, is anybody in the chat drinking anything? I don't know if I saw. I don't know. I'm going to let us know what you are drinking.
Yeah, I'm going to mix my Evan Williams just for the listeners. I'm going to mix my Evan Williams with some cherry Coke. How about that? Just to see how that goes. I've never done that before.
You know what's interesting, Chuck, is lately, the past couple of weeks, I've taken to mixing Jim Beam bourbon with cherry cola. So I get a little cherry cola, I mix the bourbon in there, and man, I've been really enjoying those as of late.
Yeah, I don't know why I had a desire. I mean, I've always got a little whiskey around. It's just, I don't drink it that fast. When I get a bottle, I take my time with it. But also, I've had cherry Coke around lately. It's just been one of those things I wanted. Yeah.
That is odd because, me, the same thing. It's not like I'm not like a cherry Coke guy. Like I have to have my 12-pack in the refrigerator at all times. I barely drink soda, but I just happen to have done that and then been making these mixed drinks. So it's an odd synchronicity.
Yeah, used to those heavy ones there, a little sidekick.
The heavy
drinks on New Year's Revolutions.
Oh, yeah.
Bum, bum, bum. And then this guy goes out of control.
I hope so. You got to build up the tolerance for that night, I guess, is what we got to do. Yeah.
Gonna have to, yeah.
So anyway, we're up and we're running. The show is going great.
By the way, the number is 361.
361.
That's the episode.
Yeah. Episode.
Mm-hmm.
I went so dang fast, I forgot what to say.
Okay, good. I'm glad. I didn't even know.
I know what it was. I just didn't.
Well, between the bubbles and measuring everything, I mean, it's easy to forget a number, Uncle. I mean, come on.
Well, no, because I left off at 360.
Yeah, I know.
That's how I knew it was 361.
The full turn, if you will, the 360 degrees.
Yeah.
Instead of 50 Shades of Gray, it's 360 degrees of Uncle,
Yeah, well, I got to keep up with these numbers, man.
Yeah, of course.
Because I have a customer on the boat, like I said, that's interested in broadcasting. He likes to hear my stuff. And he said I didn't have a card to give it to him. I mean, he'd want to listen.
Oh, I have a question for you, Aaron, because, the Uncle the podcast, you have a lot of them that were audio only for many years, and you have a very long, all those 360 episodes, you have the audios available, right? On your RSS feed?
Yeah, they should all be there on the regular Uncle the podcast feed. So if you're, however you listen to it, you should be able to go back all the way to episode number 1.
Well,
when we're doing much shorter shows there for the first
Right.
20 to 50 shows were pretty short, I think.
Well, you know
We
what I
changed
discovered
format.
just this week? Maybe you already knew this, but, on Uncle's YouTube channel, you know what you could do is introduce it as a separate podcast, and you could turn around and just feed the RSS feed into the YouTube podcast. Now, I don't know if you ever tried that, because I know you do the individual, you broadcast and then the live stream becomes a video later.
Mhm.
But the audios you could actually do separately as, well, the RSS feed. It can only take up to like 60 of them a day or something. So if you loaded it up to load up the podcast, it would probably take you a week to upload all of Uncle's shows.
Mhm.
But you could literally reintroduce it as a brand new podcast on YouTube, and then people could go from episode 1 if they wanted to, on YouTube.
Well, I actually do have the YouTube Uncle the Podcast. You set up as a podcast playlist thing, and I do have that, actually. I have that on YouTube already.
Oh, did you direct the RSS feed into it, though?
No, that's not the way I have it set up. I have it set up so
okay.
that whenever I actually have my RSS feed set up so that when a new podcast is posted, it makes a YouTube video. So and that YouTube video automatically goes on the Uncle channel, and then I add that to the Uncle the Podcast feed on YouTube. So that's the Uncle the Podcast YouTube one.
Well,
it doesn't go all the way back to episode 1. It just
there is a way, just so you know, you can set up a whole separate thing and call it, the new Uncle the Podcast feed, and it could go back to episode 1 and literally feed every single one of your podcasts right on into it again.
That would be interesting, because some of the people that are new
Mm-hmm.
would like to say, for example, want to hear him. And if you could do it that way, they'll go right to 1 to where we're at.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
You could go back to the originals on those, or even, Age of Transitions. You could create another podcast. I'm just saying, on that channel, you could create different podcast lists. It's just something I discovered this week, because I'm sure they're going to kick me back off of YouTube again on my personal channel. But I discovered it this week, and it only lets you upload like 50 or 60 a day. But I set mine to upload the last 400 episodes, because that's all I have on my RSS feed. Because I've got over 2,200 now episodes.
Will we have to drop that to start a new one? For example,
no, we don't have to start over. It's just another thing to add in there, and I do have that Uncle the Podcast on the YouTube channel, so it's there. Maybe I can change it around, so instead of those videos that are posted for my RSS feed, it's taking YouTube. It sounds like the same thing I'm doing, but the process in reverse, where instead of the RSS feed feeding to YouTube, it's YouTube pulling from the RSS feed.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I'm telling you, is that way you could just limit it and just have it do, say, the first 200 episodes if you wanted, because for the past, 160, you've been doing it yourself. I'm just saying it's a way to catch up in case there's people going, well, wait a minute, we're at episode 360. I've only got 100 of these on here, Well, you can bring them all the way back to the beginning if you want. I just figured I'd share that with you, because it was an interesting thing to add to the Uncle the Podcast channel, and I just thought it would fill out the content more, etc. So, just an idea.
And just for the new people, it would.
Yeah.
I mean, for that sake.
Yeah. Well, you
Yeah,
always
I
looking
do
to.
that.
I always like making new videos. I want to make just new videos. I guess on that note, we could talk about the new social media account you just started this week, Uncle. You want to talk about that?
Please.
yeah.
Please do.
What do you do?
We got a new account that I finally got. Well, Mrs. Sidekick put it on for me.
Yeah.
It's the chat. The heck is it? The kick.
It's TikTok.
TikTak.
Yeah.
TikTak.
Oh, you got TikTok now. I thought.
I got TikTak. Now, that's
Okay.
if everybody wants to hear, I'm on TikTak.
Yes.
Nice.
So-
I see. For a second there is another app called Kick, and I thought maybe you were on Kick for a second
Yes,
there.
we are on Kick. We're actually on Kick as we speak, going live through our Kick channel.
On
So
Kick, too?
we have several live stream channels. We have the
Well,
YouTube.
that's the first one.
You need to
though,
just put
that's
out a
on
list.
my phone that I can watch.
That's true.
You need to just
Everything
put
else is
out.
on his phone and I can't watch.
You need to
See
just
my
put
point?
out a list of all the places Uncle the Podcast is available, man. I mean, there's so many different outlets.
These are new places, so
Yeah.
let everybody know that they can get on that
We're
TikTak.
pretty much everywhere now.
No,
I mean,
everywhere you think of, we're on it.
Yeah, put up a list on it.
I can even told the new guy that I just got.
Right.
He only knows X right now.
Oh, well, there you go.
I didn't have my corns.
The new guy. Well, he could look up Uncle Podcast on X and he would find you there.
Yeah, definitely. You're on it. You're on X, and that's the thing. I think. Do you have a list of these things at UncleThePodcast.com?
Yes, there are links.
He has lists. I don't.
There's links to all of them except for the new TikTok. There's not a link on the at UncleThePodcast.com to that. However, there will be soon.
Okay.
I think the TikTok could be good for you, Uncle. I know
You
my
know
wife
what I
says
think
it
I use a
should be.
TikTok for?
What for? What?
My food.
Your food.
That would be excellent.
Yeah.
Because I seen these
All right.
other people talking on it, and I said, they're going crazy. Look at these dingbats. And they're talking funny.
Yeah.
So I could put my food on that. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Switch over. Since you're saying we're going to lose something, we'll switch over. All my food's going to TikTok.
All your food videos are now on there.
I'm going to go on that. So
Okay.
we just have to switch them over.
Hey, Uncle, see if you can find my old TikTok, because, I had a TikTok channel for a minute and I lost it. I don't know where it is. Like, I lost connection to it. So there's Chelly Network TikTok out there, and I don't know what's on it even. So if you can find me. Yeah, find me on there.
It's probably good. I mean, people.
I don't know. They started making shorts without my permission at one point, and I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that's against law.
Well,
I
don't know, because it's a Chinese company.
For that.
Well, I don't know. It's a Chinese company, so I don't know what kind of laws I can enforce on them. But they were making shorts without my permission, and then all of a sudden they blocked me on my own account. So I don't know. It's out there somewhere.
That's it.
And you guys might be on that.
I don't really know anything about it. I don't have an account. I've only seen videos where people take them and they upload them to YouTube or somewhere else.
Yeah.
Well, so I've seen those, and that's all I've seen of it.
Well, you guys might be on that, because they have some AIs out there now that make shorts for you. Like, you don't even have to do them, and they'll turn around and they'll put captions on there. And I'd love to see what happens when Uncle's talking and they try putting captions up. So
I know.
I'm going to whack them in the head.
That goes back to the seed idea of the initial Uncle Twitter account. I was like, this is going to be great, because Uncle's tweets, I'm just going to hold the iPhone up to him. He's going to talk into it, and the speech to text, I copy paste them as their tweets. Yeah, and we still do that.
You haven't been doing enough of those lately, by the way. You haven't been doing enough of those.
Switch it over to TikTok. I want to do that.
Yeah,
and I can use my phone.
Well, yeah, for all your TikTok videos, you should make a point to do the speech to text subtitles. You should make sure that they're on all your videos.
Yes. Absolutely. But you haven't been doing enough of the Uncle tweets lately. I haven't seen one, unless maybe I'm shadow banned from you. Who knows anymore, because it's X.
Well, he hasn't been coming up to me and say something.
Yeah,
I'm watching him, because he's the one usually do that to me, to tell you.
We have fallen behind on the Twitter X.
On that.
I never did I get engagement with the Uncle tweets. I tried kind of hard for a little bit. We should maybe go back to it, because I love the idea of you tweeting like that.
But people are still
material out like that.
Yeah, but people are tuning into the live streams though, right? That's working out good. But the tweets didn't work out too good. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I enjoyed them.
Not yet, although I hold out hope that all these ideas, they're all good ideas. I all like them. I think they all work.
Mm-hmm.
It's just.
But I am going to put my food stuff on the TikTok.
Okay.
I decided, look, you have too much stuff already. TikTok and all these other things I don't even have that I don't even have on my phone. So I put my TikToks back on my phone. phone.
I would love to see you and my wife and even my son. You be the TikTok production crew.
Right.
You guys make all the weird videos you want.
That's
when I'm not around, I'm not always here.
That's the point. And you're always working, and I know when I have to do something.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now that I got an account, I want to do something like that.
Yeah. I think that could work out. I like the idea of that. I'm taking a hands-off approach personally. I want to see what you all can do.
Yeah, but do me a favor. Send me the copies of the videos because Uncle doesn't have a Rumble channel, does he?
Yes, we do have a Rumble.
Oh, you
channel.
do
We
have a
are
Rumble
also
channel.
streaming on that.
Man,
live
you're
right
everywhere.
Well, which one is that?
Okay.
Hang on.
now. It's Rumble. It's at Uncle Podcast on Rumble.
Okay.
So,
See, I don't know that one. But
look.
you said
Let me just take this opportunity to list the live stream channels where all the live stream videos so you can see them.
it. Oh,
And they're mainly it's at Uncle Podcast for all of these.
Yes, I'll be quiet.
It might be Uncle the Podcast on one, but they should all be at Uncle Podcast. What we have is YouTube. We have Twitch. We have Kick. We have Rumble. And we have X. Those are the live stream channels that the live stream you can anytime we're going live like now, you can watch on any 5 of those different platforms.
Okay.
And when we do the VHS watch parties, they're on there. When we do the gaming streams or any other weird one-off stream that we happen to do, they're all on those channels.
Okay.
So we have those.
In fact, we might do one this Saturday.
Well, maybe. We'll see.
No,
I-
if you want.
Unless they got the soccer game.
Okay, if you want,
We'll
then
see. We'll see.
I'll tell you what. Since you're already on Rumble, I have a BitChute channel also because I'm starting to expand video stuff for the network. So if you want, send me copies of anything, Uncle, and I'll put it on BitChute since you guys aren't doing BitChute. Okay?
Yeah, if you want to copy, if you can copy
Yeah.
the videos, I don't, the files get large. But if you would want to repost them, I'm fine with that.
Well, that's why I'm saying
There's
if you
no
want to
problem
send me
with
the
that.
shorts, because the shorts won't be that big a file, you can send me shorts whenever you want. Send them to
Yes.
me, and I'll make sure to post them on BitChute.
The shorts are excellent,
Right.
Chuck, and
Yeah.
those are where it's at.
Send them some few shorts.
And that
You'll
way
get
they
a
can
kick
work
out
like
of
great
it.
ads
You'll get a
because
kick out of them.
Yeah.
Give them a few. Send them some.
And what I'll do is I'll put in the text for every one of those on BitChute. I'll be like, go to UncleThePodcast.com. Go find out more Uncle stuff. You know what I mean? We'll just use it as an ad on BitChute. What do you think?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, repost
Okay.
them, Chuck.
So
I'm all
anyway,
for it. Those shorts. What I do actually also with the shorts is sometimes I'll make a short on Instagram and I'll repost it to YouTube.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll make a short video for YouTube. I'll repost it to Instagram, and I find I get great success when I do that. When you do a
Right.
short on one platform, it's good just to download that and post it on the other ones, and it seems to do well.
Well, that's why I'm saying I'll make you guys have a presence on BitChute since you're not doing that. I'll put it there. You know what I mean?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Very
No,
much.
do that.
Let's do it.
Why not?
Yeah. Let's cross pollinate and promote all we want. So meanwhile, we got to get back to these bubbles in this beer, Uncle, because it's sitting there now. You don't want it to go stale and flat. I mean, come on, right?
I know. I've been snapping at it.
Oh, okay. You've been snapping at it.
We have been. I've been drinking it. We've been drinking it the whole time.
Nice.
We've been trying to really take seriously this rating process and what
Soaking
we're
it
gonna give
in.
this on
That's
I
Wednesday.
got it halfway down already.
I mean, how are we on the can? There's not a whole lot left. There's a little bit, maybe a quarter of the can left that we can finish between us. Here, I'll give you more. I'll fill up the
Just
shot
give
glass
it to
once
a
again
little
here.
bit. See this how it goes? It goes shorter. Yeah, that's good.
I do see how that goes. Yes.
And with the shorter drink for the shorter one, you can finish the rest.
Short show, short drink.
Right.
That's
And
how
this
we
is
do it.
why I like to use these. Main reason is that reason. But a New Year's Revolution, of course, take what you want because it goes fast.
Uncle, on the drink front, I have informed Bumwine Bob because I made an important discovery at the local grocery stores.
Oh, what happened?
We have Mountain Dew. What is it? Spiked Mountain Dew? It's this weird alcoholic Mountain Dew energy drink thing. they
Energy
make.
drink? You gotta try
wow.
it. Where's
Wait a minute.
And the-
Spiked Mountain Dew energy drink? 'Cause
I think that's what it is. Let me see. Let me go to my communique if I can pull up.
I was wondering what else he had cooking in his beer tent.
now here's where we need Jimmy James because Jimmy James is the
Jimmy-
Mountain Dew guy.
Okay, Mountain Dew.
Right?
Man.
Yeah, you're
Get
right.
on the
Chuck.
phone. Get on
And
the phone,
I
Jimmy.
didn't think
Well,
about it.
Hurry
but
up,
here's
Jimmy.
but here's the other
Put
thing.
him on
Yeah,
the
Jimmy,
phone.
call in because Kickstart is their regular energy drink, right? The Mountain Dew energy drink, I think, is
Oh, there
Kickstart.
it is. There it is.
Let me look it up. Actually,
Yeah. So what we have is hard Mountain Dew. They have the mixed pack. They have Baja Blast Mix.
What?
We have those. And what else do we have? Yeah, hard Mountain Dew. And the special bonus, Uncle, is all these Mountain Dews are
Where do you see
sugar free.
these?
Sugar free.
Sugar free?
They are amazingly, yes.
Oh,
and
I'll drink
indeed,
them all.
And indeed, I was correct. Kickstart is the regular energy drink, non-alcoholic energy drink that Mountain Dew makes, right? And so did they add this to Kickstart, or is it just Mountain Dew?
There's different flavors of the Mountain Dew. There's a 4-pack of different flavors that we could get. It says the Baja Blast Mix.
Mm-hmm.
There's Baja Blast.
I think you're going to...
They got to have Code
Baja
Red in there.
Blast and-
Code Red. Got to be.
There is a Code Red. There's a Code Red.
I think you're going to go shopping this weekend. I'm getting on this.
You're going shopping.
Stacking up. Okay. On top of my next beer that I got for next week, we can add that to it.
So I should probably get that mix pack that has all 4 of the flavors, right?
Get that.
And then it looks like I was just looking at my.
You got to really do the
messages. It looks like Bob will be able to get him on the show to do a show about that sometime.
Yeah,
so that'll be something to look forward to.
We were sitting and drinking and saying, "Yep, yeah."
You know, if it's available in, you know what? If it's available in Georgia, I will try to find it. By the way, if it's a Mountain Dew, I need a little more details on it. And like if somebody can, because I'm looking for the product online right now, maybe I'll find it. But I definitely want to participate in that show.
Yeah, look up Hard Mountain Dew.
Hard Mountain
Dew Baja Blast Mix. It should pop up.
Say that.
But Hard Mountain Dew, that's what they call it, yeah.
Okay, Hard Mountain Dew. Oh, wait,
you know
I see
what?
a pack.
The Baja Blast Mix pack doesn't even have the regular Mountain Dew flavor in it. There's the regular... Okay, look at this. There's the Baja Blast Mix pack, and then there's the mix pack with 4 other flavors.
And by the way...
Wait, maybe there's a repeat in there, but it has some different ones.
Don't go with the repeats.
Here
we go again.
There's at least 6 different flavors of this stuff from the looks of it.
Well, here's what's funny is that they have their own website, okay? Because it is literally, and I'm going to put it in the Ocelli chat room, but Hard Mountain Dew itself, it's hardmountaindew.com. Believe it or not.
I like to see what that tastes like.
Yeah.
Now that you got me wondering.
And what I see is they have a mix pack, okay, which the mix pack says it has, let's see, it just has Mountain Dew, Live Wire, Baja Blast, and watermelon, looks like.
Ooh, that looks good. Watermelon, that would be tasty.
We like that.
And
that
then,
would be tasty, the watermelon.
Yeah, and then they have a Baja Blast variety pack, which has Baja Blast, right? Looks like Baja Blast Pineapple, Baja Blast, maybe that's peach? I can't quite read it.
Could be.
I can't quite read it. But maybe I'll have to pull it down and take a look. But yeah, Baja Blast, maybe peach is the last flavor there. No, there's one more. There's 4 flavors in each one of these things, okay? And I know I read all the other ones. The first mix pack is correct, but the Baja Blast mini mix pack is different than the regular mix pack, Aaron. So you were confused between 2 different mix packs.
Yes, I was. I only caught that later. I'm like, oh, wow, there's 2 different mixed packs.
And
it looks like there's some doubles between the 2 of them. It looks like there's 6 different flavors.
The only thing that's a double is the Baja Blast itself. And by the way, I don't see now in these mix packs they don't have the sugar-free one, but there is a sugar-free one that they sell separately.
Yes, so, I did see that.
Yeah, I see that. No, I'm just thinking because Uncle always got to watch his sugar, right? So
right.
I was just looking, and I'm going, wait a minute. They got sugar-free, but it's not in the mix packs.
Now, see, what's interesting to me, Chuck, is it looks like because I have a picture of this, the mixed pack, I could have sworn was all sugar-free. But maybe I'm wrong about that. I can't see from this photo now. My memory was that it was, but maybe it's not.
Well, it doesn't
maybe
look
only.
that way
Maybe I think you're like you said. The large
grocery store is this anyway?
They seem to all have this now because I've been to the grocery stores and they seem to all have it.
Well, I've just taken a screenshot of it. I'm going to put the pictures of the 2 packs in the chat room at Ocelli.com for people to see. Usually Creative Accidents does this kind of thing, and maybe he'll do it in some other chat room, but because he's always great at picking this stuff up and finding stuff real fast and showing us pictures. But there's the pictures. Yeah, so if you take a look at these pictures, it's pretty wild. And I'm trying to take a look at these to see if I can read everything on them, but I'm having a hard. I don't think they're sugar-free though, Aaron. I think Baja Blast, you got to buy sugar-free separately.
Oh, maybe. Well, that I actually like that because I personally don't want the sugar-free. So
I know
me neither.
But then you would have one that is.
I'm drinking.
But Uncle could.
He don't like them.
Yeah, but Uncle could use it. And by the way, I'm looking at it, and it is mango. Is that last flavor on the Baja Blast?
Mango.
So it's
That's
Baja
still,
Blast.
I know how that tastes.
Baja
I know
Blast,
how that would taste.
right? Baja Blast mango, and I thought it was peach, but it's punch. Baja Blast punch, and Baja Blast pineapple, and then the regular Baja Blast. Now the double in the other
Your
mix
job
pack.
is go shopping.
My job is go shopping.
Get these drinks.
Okay, I'm ready
And the
to do
only
that.
double in the mix pack is the regular Baja Blast flavor, Aaron. Just to make sure you know that. And then,
Okay,
like
so
I
there
said,
are 7 flavors. Then.
yeah, there's 7
flavors.
Well,
out of the
8.
batch.
8 if you count the zero sugar. Right?
Zero sugar, that counts.
Okay, so they have the flavors, and then they also have the flavors of zero sugar, I guess.
Well,
Zero
no,
sugar's okay for me too.
Zero
We're doing too
sugar
much
is
math
just.
here. I've seen at least 2 of the flavors in zero sugar. They
Oh,
have
yeah.
Baja Blast and regular Mountain Dew, at least in zero sugar.
Well,
I've seen
what
both of
they're
them.
Well,
showing.
I can have a zero sugar too.
Oh, look at
that
this.
Counts as a.
They actually have
Sugar.
live wire and Baja Blast and regular Mountain Live Wire. The orange one is also in zero sugar.
Well, so you're gonna cut a few of them then.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 2. Well, just to have them on stack. That's what we want.
I see
Have
3
them on
altogether.
stack,
I'm just
put them in
saying.
the fridge,
Mhm.
and we'll have them on stack for like we did with Crazy Bob.
Yeah, I mean, I see 3 of them that have zero sugar, at least.
Oh, boy, here we are.
Oh, yeah.
and look
for
at
a
this.
second, when I was looking at the store, I could have sworn they were. Because at first I was like, oh, cool. I thought they were regular. But then it seemed like they all said they were zero
You know
sugar.
what? I just
could have
noticed
sworn.
in the bottom part of the logo, you're also correct. See, I've got to blow up these pictures bigger because in the bottom part of the logo, they're all zero sugar.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
I'll take all.
I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I'm like, oh, whoa, these are all zero sugar, which
Good.
I have mixed feelings about. It's good for the show, so I'll take it.
Yeah,
So
well,
that's good.
who knows? Maybe it doesn't. I don't know what it tastes like. I got no idea.
Well, we're going to test that when she buys the set.
Yeah.
Add it
Okay.
to the show.
We will. And I'm. It looks like Bumline Bob, I don't want to speak for him completely, but it does look like he's agreed to come on to drink at least one of those with us, so that'll be good. That'll be good. And maybe we'll save a few for the revolution coming up.
Yeah,
in the
hold
new-
them back.
So
Exactly.
we'll
We're going to put these things in perspective.
Well, no matter what, it can't be as
And
bad as
nobody
birthday
drink
cake or
them
whatever the hell it was.
Before that.
Before that, okay, interesting, very good.
Now, where's Jimmy?
Hey, I've been waiting on Jimmy. Let me go see if he's somehow joined us, but I've been checking, and he hasn't joined us yet. He was there, and he hung up from before. He hasn't called back. I'm sorry.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean this.
Your
like,
favorite drink is getting in mode here.
it is
Jimmy?
He is-
Yeah, we're
he's an
talking about his
expert.
favorite drink.
He's an expert in this field. Yes.
He is our resident Mountain Dew guy. Every time you ask him what he's got to drink, what does he say? Mountain Dew.
Mountain
Every
Dew,
time.
That's his favorite. That's his favorite. Like, people have different flavors, different drinks, and
Yep.
it's their choice.
Listen, even
Yeah,
if he
he's one.
burps on my show, I know it was a Mountain Dew burp. I'm just saying.
Nah,
hmm
It's good to know these things.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Oh man, the chat is really going off tonight, Uncle.
what is going
Nice.
on in the chat room?
It's so good that Restream.io has informed us that we've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Look at that.
Oh, wait a
See,
minute.
they know I'm back. That's why.
They know it.
Also,
I'm back now.
we have some Skype requests to join the show. Okay.
All right. Let's head them on. Let's get some of these people.
So let's see. Also, Creative Accident sent me a message about we need to get to the Super Bowl bets.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we'll get to them in a few minutes. Right about.
We will. Okay.
Well, let's get to them. Might as well
We're doing
mention
the super. Well, anytime, Chuck, if you can bring somebody in through Skype, we'll take them.
Yeah,
So
we'll
if
take
they're
them.
there and they want to come in, we'll
Okay.
do that.
So let me
Someone to
start adding because we got 2 different people. So I'm going to start with somebody who has the same first name as you. How about that?
Me or him?
No, Aaron, sidekick.
Oh, sidekick. He got the same name as you.
Sidekick has the same name as me.
Yeah, this guy.
I'm trying to tell you that one of the Skype requests has
Yeah.
come from someone with
What
the
he's
same
saying.
first name as you. That's what I'm saying.
The same as you.
So let's see if we can add him in.
Okay, cool. Bring them on in.
Let's
I
hope.
like this.
Uh,
All right. So we got Green Seed in the chat. We got Creative Accents. We got Mr. Flash. We got Amisa 02.
Yes,
I
and-
believe. Yeah, I said Green Seed. So yeah, they're all there.
And I'll try and
Mixed
grab.
platforms.
You know what? I'll try and grab Robin next. But okay, looks like we have a joined Skype caller. Can you hear me, sir?
Hello, guys.
There you go.
Oh, all right. This is Mr. Flash, right?
Mr. Flash?
Hello, guys. It's Mr. Flash.
There you go.
All right, Mr.
What's
Flash,
up, man? Good to hear you.
Good to hear you. How do you like your drinks so far? We're having all this conversation with drinks and stuff.
Yeah, my bottle of water's tasting pretty watery, you know.
Yeah, he's not quite old enough to do the drinking thing yet, I think. Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
What's his age?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm only in year 9.
Oh.
Working on getting there.
Your son has 12.
There we go.
Well,
thank you for being in the chat, man. We've been there since the
been.
very start. You were the first one in there. Of all these messages, you're the first one. So
right. And to keep this nice and international, I'm going to try and add our friend from Canada momentarily here.
Oh no, we got him. Oh yeah, I know he's waiting for.
He is a part of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's waiting for his money.
He's a big part of that. Yeah,
Could be
important.
There we go.
I'm about to say something about that in a few minutes, in about 2-3 minutes.
There we go, Robin.
Hello.
There you are.
Robin, you won yourself something.
Big time. Big money. Big money.
Yeah, waiting on it to show up, though.
Yes.
Got those American dollars coming up across the border.
Yeah, you, me, and Robin are owed some money.
Exactly. I was coming back to that for a moment. I'm coming back to that.
Well, we're almost at the end of the show. Believe it or not.
Cooley.
Yeah.
We at Cooley. Yo, it's money, bub.
So it was Cooley, Ed. Who else was involved? I'm trying to remember. Jimmy James.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
we're almost at the end of the show, guys. So just keep that in mind. If you want to go like till 10 after or something, go ahead. Just let me know, and that's when we'll end it. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, take it a little bit. Well, I'm coming up to talk about it now, Chuck. So everybody's asking about the betting situation. How about those Eagles, boys? How about those Eagles?
They won. Congratulations. They did it. It's very exciting. It is.
Well, because you weren't in it.
I was not a part of this.
You didn't want to be in it. So.
I did not take part. I listened to it. I heard it. Yeah. I'm trying to remember everything that happened. I got to go back to the episode and to tally everything.
Well, Creative Accidents is our resident fact checker. Let's be honest. So he could easily provide us with exactly who owes what and remember it all. I'm certain.
Go to Crazy Accidents and explain to us where's the money.
Where's the money?
Crazy Accidents. You're on the air. Start speaking. We want to hear from you. Hello?
We don't have Crazy Accidents, but we do have...
We don't have him because he doesn't speak on the phone.
No, he doesn't, but he can send us a text.
Well, I know Robin's waiting for his money.
Creative Accidents is in one of the chats somewhere. I don't think he's in the Ocelli chat, but what is he on the YouTube?
On the Twitch chat.
Twitch, okay.
Yeah, he's on Twitch.
He never talks on the phone.
Oh, and Phase Shifter says Uncle and Robin got to cough up an address so we can pay up.
Yeah. Put it on our address here.
Send me, Robin, if you want. You can send me an address if you like, and I'll relay it to everybody that needs to get it to pay you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever, however you want to get paid.
Do it that way.
You know, if you want to get paid via PayPal, just let us know what PayPal to use. If you want literally a dollar mailed to you. Yeah.
American dollars.
Yeah.
In an envelope.
And
it's hard to sell going through the
closed, spit sealed.
Hey, and with tariffs and all, how much do they owe you?
It's probably a huge now. Yeah, it's like 25% more. So $1.25, I guess.
Yeah.
Not sure how that works exactly.
Well, look, we made the bet pre-tariff. Okay, so come on.
True. Fair enough. I don't think there's tariffs on letters yet, anyways.
Just wait; they'll get to it.
Yeah, they'll be coming.
Way to do it. Yeah.
So,
man. Well, yeah, we will work this out. It's a work in progress. We'll figure everything out. We got to get Cooley in the mix too, and I can get a hold of him. That's fine. You and I both.
I'll send the address on Skype there, Chuck.
I was telling him on my text.
What's that about the Skype there, Robin? I'm sorry.
What about the cash money coming? I said that to him.
I just said I'll send you my address on Skype.
Okay. Yeah, well, make sure you do it before May 1st, okay?
May 1st.
Yeah.
May 1st. What's happening?
Skype is gone now.
Skype is gone as of May. Yeah.
Oh, Skype is gone May 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's when it. Oh, 2
TikTok's
days
still
after-
here, but
before my
Skype is
birthday.
going away.
Yeah.
What
We
the
got
hell?
to take everything off of Skype. Start immediately. Put it over to the chat. Check. Well,
Maybe they didn't give you the news. Yeah, maybe they didn't.
Okay.
It's a
You
work
can
in
do
progress.
that.
Yes.
You can do that.
Zoom or something. Zoom will
You
be the
do
way.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it might have to be something like that.
We're going to
You
have to
gotta
try
change it.
something. I don't know what yet, but we're going to have to try something new as our communication platform because we've been using Skype the whole time that we've been doing these broadcasts of Aaron's show. He started out, Themes and Memes was the first show that we did, and then Uncle the podcast right after it, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, we did. We've been doing
We
Skype the whole time.
started it. We started it with that one.
Yeah, heck, I
Didn't we?
did. I started my Age of Transitions podcast. I always did Skype when I had an interview. I always used it.
And then
So
and then it was called what was it? Trans Resistor Radio at first, right?
Yeah.
And yeah. And here we are.
Hey, I wonder why they're going away.
Microsoft isn't.
They've decided
I
it
don't
doesn't
know.
make enough money. That's really what their explanation. It doesn't make enough money. You know, they tried to sell it to PayPal for $2 billion some
Never
years
paid
ago.
for
but,
Get them to listen to you on it, and you probably blow their minds.
Creative Accidents is suggesting Signal app.
Maybe.
Signal app. What's
Maybe.
that?
It's another thing. Well, probably the same thing. As
Maybe
Skype.
maybe WhatsApp too. I'm not sure if that's kind of the group thing going on, but
Yeah, I don't know if we could do that. I mean, you could broadcast through Discord. I mean, there's a lot of different things you can
Discord
use.
would be good. Yeah, Discord.
Yeah, maybe Discord. Discord.
I don't know where we're going to go with it. I mean,
But the thing is, it has to be something that, like, when you have a guest that they could use, right?
oh, and it looks, by the way, it looks like Jimmy James back on the line.
All right, Jimmy. Let Jimmy on this line. Hold on just a minute.
Let's get everybody in, yeah.
Nice,
Mr.
man.
Flash with us, Robin, Jimmy James, group call. Jimmy,
Jimmy, you're on air.
I know you can hear me now because it's we did it the old way.
Hey, guess.
Welcome back, Uncle.
Thank you. Well, be back. We've got some new news for you, Jimmy. We're coming back with some new Mountain Dew drinks.
Yes.
We've been talking on this year, Ed.
Did you hear about the Mountain Dew thing, Jimmy?
Yeah, did you hear about that?
I've not heard. Well, I heard about it on here. So yeah, I look forward to your guys' reviews on them.
Are you
Well,
going to
so-
get? Are you going to get
go ahead.
some hard Mountain Dew, Jimmy?
No, I can't drink.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, he can't drink them.
Yeah, that's what I thought was the case.
Oh, I
okay.
thought that was
But he
something.
can have a soft Mountain Dew.
A soft regular.
All right.
Soft regular.
Oh, so he can have the soft
Or maybe
regular.
a different
Oh.
flavor because they got so many different flavors of that.
Yeah, they might have that.
True,
You
true.
go to the ones that have the mixture? Oh, they can't have.
Well, he
can't
can
have.
easily get
Is
a
that
Baja
right?
Blast and all that, just not with the alcohol in it. So,
Oh, no,
Yeah.
not with alcohol. No, he not drinking. Without alcohol, plain old drinking, right?
yeah, gotta say I didn't see
exactly.
this
Have all the
coming.
flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard watermelon. Don't you mean angry watermelon?
That watermelon, I tell you, that watermelon's tasty. I like that watermelon taste.
I don't know. I don't remember
That's
having.
good.
I probably
I can
had
imagine how
the.
that tastes because I know how that tastes.
Yeah, I probably had the
That's
watermelon Mountain Dew out of a fountain at one time, but I don't really remember having it. I know it was in a bottle here and there, and then I think they discontinued it for a little bit or something, right? Along with
Yeah.
that black one. Remember the grape? It was like a grape one. They called it Mountain Dew Black or something. But Jimmy would know better than me.
Yeah, even know it.
Pitch black.
Pitch Black. That's it. Yeah.
It's
Pitch
black.
black.
Pitch
Oh, wow.
black.
Interesting.
And that was grape flavored, right?
I mean, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much great.
Cool. All right. Well, I'll shut up and let you guys figure out how to. Yeah, I'll let you guys figure out how to wrap everything up because you got a beer review, you got Mountain Dew to talk about.
Yeah, we better do that,
Yeah.
Uncle. First of all, let's review this beer. Let's do
We
one
got this new beer here there, Jimmy.
66 by Norwegian Premium European Pale Lager. Let's do 1 to 10.
Go ahead.
Me first?
That ain't
yours
no
first.
dollar store beer. That sounds highfalutin.
It is.
It's premium.
It's a premium. It's a good one.
Uncle, I'm going to give this a 7. It's a
Well,
7.
how do you like that?
Yeah, how do you like that?
I'll take a same.
7?
7.
7. Okay, so it's a 7.
7 for this drink.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's an okay beer.
But wait until next week. Next week we got another one.
Wait until
I wait till the next week because I want to do them one at a time.
Okay.
Understand?
Oh, you have another one of these to drink.
Another one to drink.
Oh, more to come, everybody.
More to come
Stay
on
tuned.
another one, and this is the good one.
Okay.
I just gave you this one.
Did Uncle smuggle these off the cruise ship in his shorts or something?
No, in a suitcase.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
That's good.
Well, with that in mind, we're going to have to go to shout-outs.
That Robin from Canada, he's trying to game the system.
Oh.
He didn't bet on the Eagles. He bet on the other team. What's he
What are
trying
you
to
talking
do?
about?
I want that.
Well, wait a minute.
Oh,
back.
gosh.
I
Now
was-
we're getting
Now
into
we're
debate.
talking the betting situation
Oh,
here.
I was
Here we
Eagles
go.
all the way, brother.
Well, him and me and Chuck was Eagles.
Yes.
Everybody else took
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
I do remember.
Jimmy, I remember it too.
Who's trying to weasel?
I
Who's trying to
remember
weasel?
this very distinctly. First off, somehow Ed's getting off Scott-handed.
Oh yes,
This is the way it goes.
Chuck. What's his name?
Now, phase shifter.
That's an
Well, real quick, phase shifter in the chat room is just asking for an address because he knows he has to pay up. But I don't know. I don't remember even all who had it. We have to go to the tape, really, because I don't even remember all who was in. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go back to the
have it
tape.
in my head, and I'll give my understanding right now, and then you can. I know
You wanna-
that I
you wanna bet-
$1.
you wanna bet another $1?
$1.
Just a
Want to
moment,
bet
just
another
a
dollar
moment.
that I bet the
Yeah.
Eagles?
Oh, I know Robin bet the
I'll
Eagles.
bet you
Yeah.
$10.
You'll bet me $10? Okay, let's do that then.
Oh, I know Robin bet the Eagles. Are you saying that Robin didn't bet the Eagles, Jimmy?
Yeah, we're betting $10
We're
right
betting
now.
on the bet.
Uh-oh.
Oh, now that's something separate between those two.
That's a
Now,
separate issue.
I would advise against this bet because my memory is that
No, I remember clearly.
Hey, they're big
it was
boys.
Me,
They can do what they want.
Northman, me, and Chuck
Three.
was Eagles. I'm sure that Jimmy,
I think the
Jimmy, I'm
confusion
sure of
the
that.
confusion might have
Well,
arrived.
then explain this, Uncle. I remember distinctly you arguing with Robin. Robin was saying, well, I'll have to send Canadian money. And you said, well, whatever you have to do, you'll be sending it. So
Well, I was
obviously
just
you
saying
took the
that. I was just
opposite.
saying that.
Oh yeah, I heard him say that. Yeah,
I was
where's
saying
that
that
convict
in general.
money? Bring
Well,
that up here too.
well-
I can have some of that.
Listen, we
Roll
can
the tapes back.
we can easily get that episode up from either my feed or Aaron's feed, no problem, and play it back anytime.
Well, let's just play it
Maybe-
back.
Maybe on the next show.
We'll play it back.
Let's do that. That'll be
Oh,
part of the next show next
Next
week.
There you
show
go.
next week,
Yeah.
we'll play that
We'll play that.
and we'll solve this whole problem for everybody.
So now we have a brand new mystery.
Aaron,
Mystery to figure out who was betting on what.
Are you
Aaron-
handshaking on this $10, Jimmy?
I want you to be the one who edits the piece, and then you send it to me, and we'll just play it on the show next week. Okay?
Okay, I can
You can do
I
that.
can do that. Yeah.
Meantime, we got other things to do
I want
too.
to hear some
Well, it's
confirmation from
on.
Jimmy here.
It's on like Donkey Kong.
Okay, buddy.
Real? Okay, no, wait. Before we get too far on this, what is the current bet? Is the current bet that Robin did in fact vote for the Eagles, and if he did, what's the bet exactly?
10,
so that we
I
know.
heard.
I'm saying that Robin did not vote for the Eagles. He
Okay.
voted with KC, along with me
And you're putting $10 that he's on the KC's. In other words, if it comes out that Robin bet on the Eagles, then you owe Robin $10. Is that right?
Hold on a s-
Well, I'd actually owe him 11 because
That's right.
if that was the case, but I do not believe he bet on the Eagles.
Okay,
All
but
right.
if it
Let's
turns
shake it
out,
right now. Boom,
but if it
shake
turns out that he did, then you owe him $10, right? And if he didn't, if he bet on KC, then he owes you $10, right?
That's right.
No, I owe him 11 if he was correct, that he would owe me 11. Well, no, he would. Yeah,
I'd owe
he
you 10. I'd owe you 10.
No.
Oh, I get it. 11 because of the original dollar.
You would owe Uncle and Chuck.
Yeah, he'd owe us each $1 too if he bet on KC. He'd owe us each $1, and he'd owe $11 now, right?
No, just 10.
Well, yeah, the bet was 10, but what he's saying is the original dollar if you bet on KC.
No, but Jimmy also bet KC, so.
Yeah, I thought he did too, but we're going to play the whole thing back. So we'll get it straight next week, right?
I know who else picked the
KC.
Chiefs.
Yeah,
KC.
that was Cooley.
Cooley did.
No, I know Cooley did.
There's no debate.
And the Squirrel Man.
The Squirrel Man.
Squirrel,
yes.
Squirrel
The
Man.
Squirrel Man, yeah.
And the Squirrel Man,
He
yes.
picked Kansas City, too.
Yes, they picked Kansas City, but you and me, and to my memory, you and me and Robin picked.
Right. No, we did.
Philly.
We did.
Jimmy remembers that.
Jimmy,
Okay.
I think you're going to owe him.
No problem.
telling you.
He had
I
too many
think you might have to owe him.
Jimmy
But
will pay.
when
Listen,
he hears the tape,
Jimmy's the
We'll
only
go from-
guy. I'm going to tell you right now. Jimmy's the only guy over the years who has actually. Jimmy and Uncle are pretty much the only guys who have ever always paid the dollar bets. I'm just telling you that now. So if Jimmy's wrong, he's going to pay that bet. I know he will.
Yeah, he will.
Okay.
It's a $10, though?
Yeah, look,
pretty
hey,
hard.
that's his business. I'm
Uncle,
defending
what
him
has
as
become
all.
of this podcast?
I'm
What is
just
going
depe-
on here?
Now gambling. Now gambling.
With Chuck doing this, what they call thing.
I just
my
wanted to
God.
bet $1 on the
and
thing.
we started this thing, with the bet on the football.
Listen,
and
I-
then
Yeah.
he want to get to it.
I
Uncle,
went
we
with
are
what
knee deep in the manosphere.
really
is
what they
happened
used to
there.
call a gentleman's
Knee
bet.
deep.
Aaron, what they
He
used to
knows.
call a gentleman's bet, right, is what I said, let's do that. Let's do the gentleman's bet, which I call the dirty dollar bet, and let's just do it. You bet $1 on anything. It doesn't matter. This way nobody's dying from it. It's $1, okay? And I like that. But that's where it started. Now it's going in its own direction. I can't help that these guys are making offers to, I'll bet you 10. Hey, look, I'm not involved. That's between
put it
them.
towards, I'll have to put it towards Chuck's equipment.
Hey, whatever. However it goes, it don't even need to do that. I know that if Jimmy makes a bet, he'll pay it off if he fails to win. I know that.
Okay.
So
all
there
right,
you
that
go.
all sounds good. I think. Look, listen, we're getting on in the hours here. I think we need to end the show.
Yeah, well, let's get into
There
the
you
show.
go. I know.
This is getting up.
This is getting so
bananas.
involved here.
All right, first person was who?
We're gonna do shout outs.
Well, we got Flash came first, then Robin, then Jimmy, right?
Flash first.
Yeah, that's it.
Go
That's the
ahead.
order they came in, I think.
Yeah,
correct.
that's
So we'll go to Flash and we'll get a shout out from him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Flash, on.
Hang on.
Oh, maybe he's going to wake somebody up if he gets too loud with his shout out. He whispered there for a moment.
Hello, we hear you, Flash.
We hear you.
Oh, you can? Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
we can
yes,
hear
we
you.
hear
Go
you.
ahead.
Who you got as a
Shout
shout
out
out?
creative.
Sorry, go ahead, Flash.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
Yeah,
Mhm.
go ahead.
Shout out to Creative Accents. He's been in the show after I joined.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Uncle. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Shout out to Chuck for handling all the background stuff.
Little
Shout
sloppy
out to
today,
everyone else
sorry.
that's watching the show. And Aaron, of course.
Awesome.
Little sloppy this week, guys. Sorry about that. We had some technical issues. Apparently things went sweeping through the internet and we didn't know, but we got it. Got it back under control.
So thank you for calling in, Flash. We appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
And we'll talk to you again, man. Take care.
Right. Thank you for
too, guys.
Thank
Yeah.
you,
See ya.
Mr. Flash.
Yeah.
And we'll remove him from the call for now. And
Okay.
that leaves us next with Robin, who called in next, right?
Yes,
I think so.
Robin, who you got for
Yeah.
shout out tonight?
Shout out Bill Gates for all the free Skype hours that I've used. And shout out to the Eagles for bringing me a hot $11 American dollars next week.
Looks like you're going to end up with about $14 altogether, I think. 14 American dollars.
That's a nice scrambled eggs and ham or something up here.
Yeah, it'll definitely buy you a Happy Meal unless you're boycotting McDonald's because it's American. I don't know, but
It's gotta be.
I don't do McDonald's, but we'll figure something out.
okay, there you go. Whatever you can afford, brother.
House of
All right.
Pancakes.
Good night, guys.
Okay, take care, Robin. We'll talk to you again.
House of Pancakes, or maybe House of Pancakes, eh? Anyway,
It's an international house.
Yeah,
They have Canadian pancakes.
there you go. The
in there.
Canadian
Too.
with Canadian bacon, eh? Okay, sorry. And now you got Jimmy James left to give a shout out, right?
Yes, Jimmy. Who you got tonight?
Yay.
Shout out.
Welcome back, Uncle. I'm glad you had a good trip. It sounds very amazing, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Glad you got to do that.
Yeah, mercy.
Thanks for everyone for making the show happen. And Robin, have fun with Rosie O'Donnell being a new citizen of your country. Have fun with that.
Oh, I thought
You
she went to
guys-
Ireland. I thought she went to
thought that-
Ireland, Jimmy.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I thought she went to Ireland, not Canada. Did she go to Canada? That's news to me.
Who went to
I
Canada?
believe it's Ireland.
I guess that's what I read the other day.
All
Who
right.
went to Canada?
I could have swore she went to Ireland, but okay.
Canuck.
What happened?
No problem. Anyway, shout out to that.
Yeah, shout out to Rosie O.
Right.
We know that much.
What
Okay.
happened?
All right, it was great to talk to you, Jimmy. We will talk to you next week. We'll sort all this out. I'm not even
Absolutely.
worried about
So
it.
shout out to Rosie O'Donnell and her giant head.
yeah, the head doesn't get any smaller, does it?
No, never. Okay.
Well, Uncle, do we want to give shout outs? Do we have shout outs here?
Go ahead.
Shout out to Bumwine Bob. We will have you on the show to drink Hard Mountain Dew. I'm excited about that. We'll just leave it at that for now. Uncle, who do you have?
Having everybody and the listeners that have been listening out of the United States. Shout out to y'all, whoever it was.
Yeah.
And
Whoever it was. We shout
whoever
out.
it was. The International.
Let's speaking of international, shout out to TikTak.
TikTak.
It's Uncle the
International
Podcast on there.
Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
What is that noise? That was you in the background.
Start following Uncle the Podcast
we
on
got
TikTok.
his
Uncle the
little
Podcast.
man running around.
UncleThePodcast.com.
And everything else. So,
Take us out.
361 is in the books. Bye-bye.